Passive voice. Let's study the difference between the active and the passive voice. When we use the passive voice, how we make sentences in the passive voice. When we use an active verb, we say what the subject does. She cleaned the room yesterday. When we use a passive verb, we say what happens to the subject. The room was cleaned yesterday. How to change the active to the passive voice. They invited 100 people to the wedding. 100 people were invited to the wedding. Active, invited. Passive, were invited. When we use the passive voice. When we want to focus on the action and not who or what did it. I've been offered a job. When we don't know who or what did the action, or when it's very obvious. My car was stolen. When we use the passive voice. When we use the passive, who or what causes the action is often unknown or unimportant. The thieves were arrested. By the police, that's obvious. Are the rooms cleaned every day? It's not important who cleans them, but what matters is if they are clean. When we use the passive voice. If we want to mention the agent, the doer of the action, we just add by at the end of the sentence. This house was built by my grandfather. How we make sentences in the passive voice. Be plus past participle. Examples in various tenses. Tense. Be. Past participle. Example. Present simple. Is, are. Past participle. Built. Example. Houses are built every day. Past simple. Was. Were. Past participle. Built. Example. Our house was built in 1990. Present perfect. Have been, has been. Past participle. Built. Example. His house has been built for 2 years. Present. Continuous. Is being. Are being. Past participle. Built. Example. Our house is being built right now. Past continuous. Was being, were being. Past participle. Built. Example. When the house was being built, a nasty accident happened. Instead of using somebody, they, people, etc., write a passive sentence. They employ thousands of people. Thousands of people. Instead of using somebody, they, people, etc., write a passive sentence. They employ thousands of people. Thousands of people are employed. Instead of using somebody, they, people, etc., write a passive sentence. Somebody stole my bike while I was doing the shopping. While I was doing the shopping, my bike. Instead of using somebody, they, people, etc., write a passive sentence. Somebody stole my bike while I was doing the shopping. While I was doing the shopping, my bike was stolen. Thank you for listening.